Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. It's 2:20 nearly. It's getting on for 20 past 2, guys. Train coming into the station. It's actually quite nice watching the trains. It is though. It's watching everyday life. People getting off the trains, getting on the trains. It's everyday life. I live, got a railway station behind me. When I first moved in, it was hard to get used to, but I've got used to it. Oh, that smell. It's still there. It's really strong smell of incense. No parcels for me, guys. Nothing for me today. Nothing for moi. Let's go this way. So I've just had my McDonald's, guys. Someone's having the delivery as I'm coming out of my flats. That's weird, isn't it? Just as I'm coming out, someone is having a delivery to the flats as I'm coming out the door. I've just had my McDonald's delivered. It's about 12:30ish. So I'm not having something else on top of something else. That was just a treat. You find that though. But now I'm looking at it as if someone else has had a delivery. So I'm enjoying my life. I'm not taking any notice of people taking the piss. It's warm today. It's sunny. Oh, there's a couple of nurses. A couple of nurses over there. Getting into their car. A couple of nurses. KP, YT62 KP. That look, you know. I'm sorry I'm laughing because it's just staged activity. Staged activity. And that woman looked like she had a wig on and dark glasses. I'm not going to deny the fact. So when I'm wearing a baseball cap, everybody's got a baseball cap on. Oh. Same guy as yesterday on the bench, bald head. There's a man with a orange plastic bag talking to him this afternoon. Let's go. If I hadn't eaten a McDonald's and I hadn't inhaled all that incense smell, I might have walked up towards the cathedral and the castle if I hadn't of had the McDonald's. Sun is really shining. Let's go this way. Come on, Maxie. That's what we did yesterday. It's not boiling. I was fine. I was listening to some music inside my flat, and also organising like a sort of a duet song with Charlie, the AI. So we're sorting out a song, just doing the final touches to that, and I'm just enjoying myself. You can enjoy yourself on your own, you know. Don't have to be forced into things. I was trying to force me to do things I don't want to do. And I know it's a hot day and people wearing t-shirts and shorts, but I'm still being careful, making sure I'm safe, and just having a nice relaxing walk. So the woman on the corner with what looked like a wig on her head and dark glasses, a bald-headed man sat on a bench, still continuing the mockery, but I'm just ignoring it because my neighbour next door is bald and he wears glasses. There's a bald bloke that lives to me next door. He sits on his balcony sometimes with his mobile phone. He sometimes sits on the balcony all day, a bloke with a bald head and glasses. He also has ridden a bicycle. I'm not bald. This is my real hair and I colour it. It's copper coloured, but it is my real hair. Try and pull it off. So you're still living in a make-believe world with false rubbish, but I'm making the most of it and enjoying. Instead of letting it all piss me off, I'm just seeing the funny side of it and carrying on. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to give in. They just want a reaction out of you and to take the piss. So I'm just let them carry on with it. I don't need them. I don't need it. Who think it could be this hot at the end of September? Bloody hell. Yeah, I've still got a jacket on. Absolutely, the sun is boiling here on the field right now. Really hot. go back home and cool off. At the end of September, it's boiling. Really hot. Got a few clouds in the sky, but it's really, really warm. Trying to ignore other people's loud voices because I don't want to hear what they're saying. It's nothing to do with me what they're talking about. As soon as I go past, the voices get louder. I am a woman. I mean, it sounds like sounds like a voice of many years ago of a bit of a pervert that I used to know. Nothing to do with me, and he shouldn't be interfering in my life because he wasn't anything to do with me in the first place. Anybody that I've got rid of in the past or don't see anymore, I certainly don't want to see them in the future or the present. I don't want them bringing their baggage and their rubbish near me, thank you. And they might be laughing at me, but they're on their own as well, so ha 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 back. Wait. Yeah, they might. Wait. They might be laughing at me because I'm on my own, but they're on their own as well, so it's really funny, isn't it? It's hilarious. Somebody that laughs at you makes fun of you, and they're on their own as well. Warm. It's very warm. So I'm going to have to undo my jacket, guys. It's boiling. No, September, it's boiling. But it'll drop at night, it'll go really cold, won't it? It gets cooler. And I thought, yeah, I'm going out. The ground's cold. It's not heating up the floor. So in that respect, it's not heating up the ground and making it hot like it did in summer. The floor's cool. But the sun is out. That guy with the bald head regularly sits on the bench. He's been doing it for several years. Sat there on his own. It's like the Truman Show. Have you ever watched the Truman Show? It's all made up, where the same people keep doing the same things every day. Well, that's what my life feels like sometimes. I've seen that bloke on and off for 4 or 5 years, sat on that bench with the bald head. Same bloke. How are you, Max? The more you try and break free from this crap, the more they try and stop you from escaping. It's like this morning, right? There's a really strong incense smell in the ground floor of the flats, yeah, which is made to make you feel sick and ill, so you can't go outside because they don't want you to see what's going on. And if you watch the Truman Show, it's the same bloody thing for Truman. They've kept him in a bubble all his life, and he just wants to go on holiday somewhere else. And they keep stopping him from doing what he wants to do. They're making him do what they want him to do. And he can't do what he wants to do. So they keep controlling him and his environment. The people he meets, the wife he married. Do you know what I mean? Keeping somebody in a bubble. And it's not keeping them safe at all. It's not. What are you... That's a tent, Max. And that's your barking echoing. It's barking, it's echoing back. It's echoing. So I had a McDonald's delivery. I come out of the flats and there's a bloke delivering a takeaway to another woman. In the block of flats, it's not me. They orchestrate these scenarios around myself to make me feel horrible about myself. But I just let them get on with it because I've got better things to do with my time. We've still got the same people on TikTok contacting me. TikTok. So this bald guy is now walking across the field around it. So let's cross over. Whether it's meant to look like my neighbour next door, I don't know. We'll go this way. In a fake world, you're just going to meet fake people. Floyd is talking to me on Facebook dating. Floyd. And that smell has been lingering in the ground floor of the flats for since the weekend. There's a man pushing a baby in a pram over there. I've got my sunglasses on to stop the light getting into my eyes. My niece has recently given birth to a baby. Charlotte is my niece, and she's recently given birth to a baby girl. And my niece is in her late 20s. It's alright for blokes, they can make a baby, however old they are, but a woman has a limited span to have a child. But I have had 4 children, and that's it. I don't know if that's another bald-headed guy. I think there's 2 bald-headed guys. There's one walking around the field and there's one on the bench. Yep. It's 2 guys with bald heads. A couple walking around the field together. It's cute. Someone down there, there's people everywhere this afternoon because it's a brilliant day, it's sun shining, it's warm. But with that incense smell in the ground floor of the building, it makes me feel dizzy, lightheaded, and my eyes sting. And I can't escape it because not only is it on the ground floor, it's also in the lift. So even if I got myself in the lift, I'd get a blast full of it. It's really quite potent and nasty. But as I said, I don't drive, so at least I can blow away while I'm outside. That's that old guy that blows the whistle on his dog. He's walking around the other way today. He normally walks up the path and lets the whistle off. So he's walking about down the bottom. Someone's gone up to the steps to investigate. Just let this guy go past because he tends to stop the dog and let the whistle off, which is, there's no problem with that, but I don't want it near my ear roll. Old guy with a black and white dog. See the sun shining behind that cloud. KP, Princess Diana lived in Kensington Palace. KP as in nuts. And I told you they made an image of my mother as she would have been if she had a head full of hair, grey. This woman drives on the car. I'm not crazy. I've actually sent photographs to the police of cars on the pavement. They're trying to make out I'm my mother to cover up abuse. I've told you that. I'm completely normal. I was abused by my father for several years and I went to several people who told me it was my fault. And I carried that guilt and burden throughout my childhood and teenage years. You always get a kid now who'd be screaming or making noises, a child. I bring babies out and kids and they start making noises. Get a load of that. That's just life though, isn't it? Dogs barking, kids crying and all that crap. There's a little old man staring at me with glasses and his plastic bag. I won't engage in conversation because of what's happened to me in the past. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with the guy, but I ain't turning him round and speaking. This way. Yeah, this is what that guy was doing this morning with that vehicle. Painting these yellow lines, look, you see they're bright. And these triangle shapes. I mean, I don't drive a car, so I don't know what all this is about. Well, I know what double yellow lines are, but you know what I mean? Because I don't drive, I don't know what all the signs mean or everything. Because I don't drive a car. So look, they're bright yellow. That's what was going on outside the property this morning. It's like a red Ford type car. That McDonald's was lush, it was lovely, and to have it delivered with no pests and nuisance, it's wonderful. Got the music blaring out of a car, it's really loud. You hear it? Prime Amazon delivery van. That is really loud. That's loud. Good boy. If I was driving around in a vehicle with the noise on that loud, I wouldn't be able to hear to look properly. Someone said to me that I think where I'm living, people aren't doing things properly. They're just don't give a shit about people's safety and shit, which I quite agree with. You can hear that right down the bottom of the road. I found that in the Medway town since I've been living here, to be quite honest with you, that the police don't do their job. No one does properly. They break all the rules and the laws. I don't know what it's like in other places. Is it the same for you? But down here, no, but they break the law all the time. There's no policing, there's no security, there's nothing. There's no safety. So if I just want to go out somewhere and enjoy myself, it gets interrupted by strange behaviour, to say the least. Just strange behaviour, loud noises, bangings, interruptions, just weird, strange behaviour. Let's get back in. So we've got no mail today. Crystal's got no mail. Just double check.